Howdy, windy day, so this video might not be worth uploading, but I wanted to show off some of the things that are growing in early spring. Some of the first things that have started to come up and come to life. There's a walking onion right next to it. That's a sea kale. They seem to just shrug off the cold like it's no big deal. And right nearby, we've got another walking onion and a rhubarb that's just starting to wake up. Another walking onion next to it. These don't seem to be bothered by the cold at all. Here we have a honeyberry. This honeyberry's starting to wake up, starting to have the first few blossoms. It's supposed to be one of the first berries to bear, but I don't know if any of its pollinators survived winter, so it may not make it. Speaking of trees without pollinators out here, here are some of the flowers on a female seaberry. They're just starting to wake up, open up. Over on this branch there's a bunch of unopened flowers. Unfortunately, my male seaberry got eaten by deer last year, so it won't have anything to pollinate it this year, but that's okay. It can focus on growing instead of fruiting. Over here, behind this branch that I left out for the critters, I'll get out of the sunlight. That's comfrey. Great deep tap-rooted nutrient accumulator. If you're in America, I'd make sure you get a sterile variety because they're hard to get rid of, and if you get one that seeds, it will take over everything. Right here's the spot with my Myoga ginger. It's still very much asleep. Over here is a couple other things that aren't waking up, stuff like echinacea and things like that. So I walk over here. That's a garlic, just standard garlic. It's gone through just fine. And right over here is a bee balm, or a Moderna, I think it's pronounced. This one's going to be purple, but it's spread out about twice as far as these old twigs from last year. It's in the mint family, but it's American native. Doesn't spread nearly as aggressively in my experience, but it's spreading through rhizomes slowly underground, just like mint does. Keep walking this way, and there's a tulip, and right a couple steps away from the tulip, way far away from one of the raspberries I planted. That's a baby raspberry, and in more towards the apple tree it's around, there's another baby raspberry. So the raspberries are pulling through, at least a couple of them. We just keep making our way around. Surprise, surprise, there's another a honeyberry that made it. So maybe they will be able to pollinate each other. They're, I don't know, couple yards away, 15 yards away maybe. So it's a little bit of a distance, but somehow it might work out. See, there's another garlic right here. And if I can find where I've got a patch of strawberries, they're all waking up just fine. So I'd like to get one of those before I go too far. Way over here, I've got a different species of bee balm. Close relative though. And they're a little bit behind, but all these little purple starts from a very small start that I think I got from Ironweed Nursery are coming up. Another tulip. It's not quite awake yet, but I'm going to show you the aronia berry again. It's starting to wake up. It's got some green growth on it. Yep, so these buds are starting to wake up and break dormancy. That's a pretty cool one to see. Let's see, another one right over here, just about to break dormancy, is this gummy berry. Got chewed down by deer last year, but it doesn't seem to care. It's got buds all up and down it. That's going to jump right back. trying to make my way towards where I know I've got strawberries. I know that they're already greening out. Let's see. Oh, there's a patch of daylilies. In a year or so, I'll probably divide those and spread them out and have more of them. There's some clover. Wherever possible, I try not to smother out the clover when I added the mulch. Here we go. Here's strawberries. And you can see all the dead strawberry leaves from last year. I don't do a lot of cleanup. I leave it for the bugs to overwinter. But a couple big leaves. And there's a little baby from where it cloned itself. Another baby over here. Another baby right there. So the strawberries themselves made it, and a lot of the little clones made it. And this strawberry plant over here, or these were even more vigorous. They spread way far away. A lot of the furthest out clones didn't root deeply enough, but there's some clones that made it. Way out here, there's one that made it. So even with this fairly deep mulch that's mostly killed off everything under it, these strawberries can grow right over the top of the mulch. They set themselves right down through it, survive just fine. The area I'm in is supposed to be zone 6, but it still gets down as cold as zone 5. That's where it was when we moved here. But these survive just fine. I believe I got these strawberries from St. Lawrence Nursery. So, highly recommend them for cold hardy goods. Alright, I think that's all the major stuff that's waking up. I think I do have another sea kale over here if I can find it. This one's from a different person. The first sea kale I believe I got from One Green World. This one I got from Brambleberry Permaculture in southern Indiana. It's coming out purple. Don't know the variety off the top of my head, but very, very pretty looking. Both of them did really, really well. They did well all through the hot summer, which surprised me. They did well all through winter. Alright, thank you all for watching, and hope you found this kind of impromptu walk pretty cool. Have a great one.